Hi, I'm Lisa Glickman. I'm your homegrown chef, and today we're making a stuffed poblano chili. So it's kind of a kicked up jalapeno popper. We're going to fill it with some Tumalo Farms goat cheese, some roasted hazelnuts, and some golden raisins. They're delicious. When you split the poblano, you want to make sure that you get two pieces, nice pieces of the stem, because it adds to the presentation. So see, I've got these two stem pieces. And then with the scissors, you're able to come through here and cut out the ribs. The ribs and the seeds are where most of the spice are, so this actually eliminates a lot of that heat. And the seeds, which are not as good to eat, along with your filling. So just clear that all out and turn it into a nice little boat. You want to oil a pan, a nice sheet pan here, and what that's going to do is give a nice coating of olive oil on the peppers before you put them on the grill so they don't stick. Here we have some Oregon hazelnuts that I've put in the toaster on just this little piece of foil, and we've toasted them until the skin splits. And then we're going to take them and bring them over to this kitchen towel, dump them onto the kitchen towel, and just gently rub them with the towel, and this will allow some of the skins to just fall off. See how easily they fall off? You don't have to get them all off, but this gives them a little toasty flavor and lets off some of that skin that can be a little bitter. And then you want to just coarsely chop these toasted hazelnuts. Oh, they smell so good. We're using this beautiful Tumalo Farms Finaccio cheese, which is studded with fenugreek seeds. And fenugreek seeds give it a toasty caramel flavor, just really, really good. It happens to be my favorite. And the easiest way to do this is to take a big piece of this cheese, and we're going to cut it into small cubes that will fit easily inside the peppers. Now we have our split peppers that we've rubbed with a little bit of olive oil so they won't stick to the grill. Over here we have our delicious Finaccio cheese that we have cut into cubes that make it easier to stuff the pepper with. We have our toasted hazelnuts that are coarsely chopped, and here we have some yellow raisins. So to fill the peppers, we just take a few cubes of the cheese, go ahead and stuff those, tuck those into the pepper, and tuck them down into these little edges so that you get the whole thing kind of filled up with that great cheese. And then come back across with these golden raisins that will make it nice and chewy and sweet. Put a few of those in there. Don't worry if they spill over. You can just kind of pick them up and tuck them back into the pepper. And then we're going to top this with our crunchy toasted hazelnuts. And they're about ready for the grill. Okay, we're ready for the grill. So we have all of our peppers. They're all stuffed with our gorgeous cheese and hazelnuts and raisins. And now we're ready to put them on the grill. So coming over here, you just want to carefully place these peppers on a grill. I've got the grill up to about a medium high. I want to get a nice char on the outside of them, get a nice black on the outside without burning them, and then we're going to move them in and put them into the oven to melt that yummy cheese. After about 10 or 15 minutes, your peppers will get soft, and you'll see this nice char on the bottom, and that's what you're looking for, this nice blister on the pepper, and it softened the pepper and made it really supple. So we're going to transfer these to this tray, and then we're going to move them into the oven. Homegrown chef.
Wait. Start over.
Okay.
And go ahead.
Here's a homegrown chef special tip. Jalapeno peppers can be a little difficult to cut sometimes, so this is the way I do it. It makes it really easy. Cut off the top, then cut off a piece of the bottom. Now you can stand the jalapeno pepper up really easily and hold on to it and carefully slice down right around all those ribs and seeds. So you end up with these fillets of your jalapeno pepper that make them much easier to work with. You haven't touched the seeds with your hands, so you don't have to worry about the burning effect, and you can take the whole seed pod and just... Okay, Okay, now we have all of our ingredients for our crunchy corn salsa salad that we're going to make. So I've got a pan heating up here to about a medium-high heat. We're going to add some of this olive oil. And then we're going to add the jicama. This is just a jicama, a small jicama, about half of one actually that I've cut into cubes. We'll go ahead and put that into the olive oil, along with some purple onion that I've cut up. We're going to toss that around just a little bit. Let's go ahead and get all that in there. Go ahead and saute that for just a minute or so. Take it off and then come back. Ooh. Okay, and after this sautés just about a minute or so, we'll go ahead and add our jalapeno and our red bell pepper. And to this, we're going to add about a half a teaspoon of ground cumin. And cumin has kind of a smoky flavor. It does have some spice to it. Okay, and stir this around just a little bit. We want those vegetables to stay nice and crunchy. We just want to put a little sauté on them. And to this, we're going to add some ground cumin. And cumin has a little bit of spice, nice smoky flavor, about a half a teaspoon, and some salt. Stir that around. Okay, and then to this we're going to add our corn. This is frozen corn. You can use fresh if it's in season, but frozen corn is perfectly good. And we're just going to toss that to heat it through, and it's done. Okay. And then just kind of fan that out. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Little slice of lime for a garnish. Because everything looks prettier when it has a pretty garnish. That. Last thing we're going to do with our corn salad is toss in some fresh cilantro. Just toss that around. It's ready to go. We're going to get our peppers out of the oven. They should be nice and soft and melty and delicious. So on our plate, we'll put down a little garnish of our jicama and corn salad, the little jalapeno, touch of cilantro. Then we'll take one of our beautiful roasted peppers and nestle that right in the middle. And then we'll finish, just for a little chef's touch, just a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. And there's a beautiful first course.